Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in quite some time now. I've been going through a lot in my life and it's time for me to really dive back into my practice, and I want to take you along with me for the journey of what that looks like to coming back into your yoga practice after being absent for quite some time. And let's just get started now. So come to a seated position like I'm in right here. If it's uncomfortable for you, put something underneath your butt to elevate your hips. It'll help you relax more. Place your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. And take a deep breath in and let it out. So you'll notice just by taking that breath, there's immediate release. Move inward, take a few rounds of breath through your nose. So it's really important that we first tune into our breath and still our body so we can arrive and be exactly where we are. Bring our thoughts, bring ourselves fully present and not thinking of anything but what is happening now. We're sitting and breathing. Keep your lips closed the entire time and continue with your breath naturally. Open your eyes, bring your hands in front of you and fold forward, let your back round. Surrendering everything down, relaxing the whole body. Taking your hands behind you and gently lifting through the chest, expanding through the collarbones. Another breath. And then just going back and forth. Exhaling as you go forward and inhaling as you go back. Exhaling forward, just coming into a nice, easy paced rhythm. And let's meet back up. Change the cross of your legs. Take your right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee and twist. Lift through your chest, through your spine. Keep your breath fluid. Changing sides. Use the hand behind you to help support your spine to lift up out of your sacrum, beneath your lower back, up through the crown of the head. Just a gentle twist. And then just going kind of back and forth a few times. Awesome. Now, bring the soles of the feet together. Open the soles up like a book. Lift through your chest and just hold here. Lengthen from your inner thighs out to your knees. Now, extend your left leg out to the side. Bring your right hand to your side and just gently bend up and over to the right. You can come down a little lower if you'd like. This feels nice. In yoga, we really want to hold poses for a little while so our nervous systems can calm down. Let's change sides. In a lot of times in yoga classes, reach up and over to the left. We're moving fast and we don't necessarily want to always do that. And we don't want to move into the next pose in a rush. We want to move slowly and present because in life in itself it goes so fast and there's so much things to stress about and worry about, and really all that's happening is what's happening right now. We're just here, present, practicing. And that in itself is why yoga to me is so powerful. Let's go into child's pose. What isn't, isn't. Meaning everything but what is happening right now is all made up in our head. Let your shoulders soften down and really embrace the experience of being still and relaxed. Let your muscles relax. Let your bones soften. Come up onto your hands and knees. And now we'll just move a little throughout the spine. Lift your butt cheeks, then lift your chest and your head. So in this position, we want to retract our shoulders and lift our butt, our chest, And in the opposite position, we want to spread our shoulders, tuck our hips, and tuck our chin. So that's the full thing of the pose. It's not just the spine, but the shoulders too. Inhale, retract the shoulders, arch the lower back, lift the chest. Exhale, protract the shoulders, tuck the hips underneath you, tuck the chin. One more time. Shoulder blades come together on your back. Inhale, and exhale, round your back. Now, walk your hands slightly forward. Curl your toes and just barely hover your knees here. And then take your shoulders right over your hands. If this is too hard for you, just keep your knees on the ground. It's totally cool. Firm your belly, spread your fingers. Keep your knees bent and slowly start to press your hips back. Knees are bent, spine is long. Then from here, maybe straighten your legs almost straight, but not quite. Push your hips back further and slowly let your heels start to anchor down without losing the elongation of the spine, meaning that you're not rounding your back and your spine is long. Step your right foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. So this is like a low lunge with a knee up here. Nice position to hold. Maybe shake your left toes back further, let your hips come down a little more, get into that front hip pocket. Nice stretch there. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Now we'll step the left foot forward, same thing, just holding here, keeping it simple. Let the hips sink. And this time, step forward. And we're going to stay here for a little bit. Bring the feet kind of wide, let the knees bend. Let the head totally hang. Grab onto opposite biceps and just chill out here and breathe. Sometimes the longer we hold poses, the more sensation we can experience, and that sensation really makes us calm and present in our body. Bring your hands to your shins and flatten out your back, straight arms and holding here. Imagine like there's a rope drawing your hips back and a rope drawing your head forward. So also you don't want to over exaggerate to where you're like freaking out and shaking. Just lengthening the hips back, lengthening the head forward, enough to where you're not creating this extreme amount of discomfort in your body and where you're having like an anxiety attack. Fold forward, step back to down dog. Bring your feet together and come into a push-up position. Shoulders are right over the hands. Toe mounds are anchored into the floor and the belly is firm here. Bring your right knee up towards your chest without rounding your back, so your back stays exactly in the same position. Step the right foot back. Bring the left knee into your chest. Left leg steps back, downward dog. Now bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight. We'll hold right here. Just getting an over exaggeration of stretching the left calf. It's like an isometric one-legged down dog almost. Changing sides. It feels really nice and holding it for a little bit. Wonderful. Bring your feet together. Stretch your left leg up. Keep the toes pointing straight down. Long through the spine, long through the leg. Step the left foot forward. Drop your back knee down to the floor. Look back over your shoulder and with your left hand, grab onto your foot. You can grab the inside or the outside of the foot. It's just going to stretch a little bit different part of the quad. And let your body relax here. If you can't grab your foot, then you're just going to stay right here, turning. Sometimes you get a cramp in the hamstring. That's okay. That just means your muscles are working in a way they haven't worked in a while, which is going to be normal if you're coming back a little bit to your practice, like me, you know. I used to practice every day, not even kidding you, for like 3 or 4 years, 2-3 classes a day, and it's a little unsustainable. Step back to down dog, and life happens, you know. A lot of things can happen in life that can pull us away from the things that we love to do. Right foot steps forward, back knee comes down, bend the knee, reach back for the foot. And relax here, turning the chest, maybe looking back over the shoulder. Yeah, and you know, the reason I really slowed up on my practice, you know, I wanted to try something new. So let that go, come to seated. I wanted to try something new, so I tried tiling and HVAC, and it's just not feeding my soul and giving me purpose. You know, I love to move my body, I love health, I love to exercise, and I love the community of the people that also want the same thing, and that's been missing just in my life. And so I'm starting to teach again, make these YouTube videos, and mesh back into my own practice because I love practicing. So here, if you are tight like me right now, that's totally cool. You're just gonna stay in this position, and that's totally enough. Something that I've learned in my practice, I took a class earlier today, and I went nice and slow. I didn't push myself to do things, like force my body to do things to see if I could do them or to have the excitement of doing them, but I'll just be present, breathe, move slow, and that really helped me. You know, it gave me this overwhelming feeling of gratitude and comfort. So, woo, tight. That is tight. Keep coming to these videos with me. We'll get the chest to the floor. Slowly, not forcing it. You want to hold these stretches. If you're going to stretch on your own for no more than a minute, you know, it takes a minute for the muscle to totally get to its full releasing point, and anything after that is really just a waste of time and can get us to get injured. That's been at least my experience. And a few other people. All right, let's let that go. Okay, now, Paschimottanasana, legs together, hands by the side, lift through the chest, lift through the lower back, so you can feel this energetic lift through the lower back. Stretch the arms up. Keep all this length that you have. Very slowly start to fold forward over your legs. And once you feel the muscles firing, and if you want to jump out of it, you've gone too much. You want to get to a place where you can feel a little bit of the discomfort. You breathe, and through breathing and relaxing, you start to get this pleasure feeling of sensation, and it becomes very, you just want to stay, you know. And you maybe get full a little bit deeper as time goes, the body opens up. And release. Come back to seated, just where we started. Close your eyes, relax your face. Take a deep breath in, lift your shoulders, and release your breath, release your shoulders down. And notice how you feel right now. Notice if you feel very present in your body without even knowing that you became present. Everything just feels okay, yeah? Bring the palms together. And open the eyes. Thank you guys for joining me in this very short practice. It doesn't always need to be long. Namaste. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let me know if you like this video and if there's what's your experience been like taking this practice with me here. Mine has been rewarding, and I feel totally okay, and that's all I'm ever looking for, is to feel okay. See you later.